This is Diamond Dynasty number 2. We're getting ready to play Diamond Dynasty mini seasons. We're gonna do the new threads one, and this is gonna be interesting. So I did a 3-inning game with 7 games, and we're gonna be the Patriots. That's my team right now, the Texas Patriots. I download the logo. That's not mine. I'll make that confession real quick. And it looks like we're gonna have a bit of a tough matchup here. 87 overall versus 86 overall. So we're going to get right into that, and yes, I know there's a lot I could choose. I'm going to start rookie. If I win, then I'll make sure the next one, my difficulty goes higher. So, let's get to it. And it might be a tough matchup, though. I could choose any stadium I want, so we're going to go into the old Texas stadium. And I really don't like how they kept the debut insignia thing, but I don't know what to say about that. So let's see. I'm going to choose Ranger Suarez, a new Red Sox pitcher. And Hafner, I'm going to put a different person at DH. I'll put Tucker at DH. See if that helps. And there's some in the lineup here so far. Let's get on to it. And this might be an interesting matchup right here, because they have their squad too. And oh my goodness, they got a lot of jolts, like including Harold Baines, Greenberg, Bobby Witt Jr. Whoa, that's kind of to me intense. So, look at that. Oh, ooh. Global Baseball League is basically what the league as many seasons are. So we're facing New Orleans Pinheads. So we're the Patriots. That's my team. And look, we're all ready. And like Brian Buxton showing his pride a little bit with Texas. And yes, I used the Sox. They're not good. So Ranger Suarez, my pitcher. See how we go right here against Harold Baines. And we threw a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. So that's a good pitch right there. Fouls that off. A lower sinker. Okay, let's do it. And swing and a miss. Sit down. We got 0-1. That's a strike right there. So they want me to use a fastball. That's not a good idea. Let's just throw him off a little bit. Oh, he didn't even try. He gotten taken aback right there from the slurve. And he swings and a miss. 2 straight strikeouts. So let's try this again. Oh, he checked his swing, but it was called a strike because of that strike zone. He is aggressive. And he went inside. That didn't go the way I want. Swing and a miss. He goes down swinging on that one in terms of that pitch and fouls it off. Now let's do a fastball on the outside corner, making this guy work. 91. Okay, Musagas is just making it hard for me, but we'll see if we can get him. We do. Struck out the side. So let's try to get this other pitcher to work at. Valdez. Valdez is a Tiger. He used to be an Astro. Now he's a Tiger. This is going to be interesting, though. Kyle Tucker is my leadoff hitter. He's one of the most powerful hitters in the game. Let's see if we can do good in this battle. That's a good swing. A little under. That's deep, and that is going to be good! Solo home run. And he's touching them all right here with that swing. Still that replay. Nope, no replay. Brian Buxton is up after that solo home run. And line drive in the right center, a base hit. 2 straight hits on 2 pitches for Texas. So that was a good one. And now we got Aaron Judge, the World Baseball Classic Judge, not the regular Yankees Aaron Judge. That one is wicked expensive. I have not spent any money on buying studs so far. I hope to keep it that way. That's called a strike, and it's going to be close. Safe! So we got ourselves a stolen base. Nice job. 0-1. And jammed him. That's a jam pitch. It hit the inside part of the plate. That was not what I wanted. And now Rafael Palmeiro is up. He's going to be tough, though. Lefty-lefty matchup. Let's try to get a hit with him, though, anyway. The pitch. That is fouled off. I'm swing happy, but it hit the corner. If they use the ABS system, automatic ball strike system in this game, that would have been a strike. That's hard. Deep into left center and caught. Let's tag up. Buxton's got that speed. We got to hurry, and he's safe. Good job. And there's Manny Machado. He's got pop in his bat, so I'm going to use that for my advantage. Fouled off. That was a little late. Little bit late on that. Still 1-0 Patriots. Line drive. Base hit into the gap. Machado's going to run for 2. And he's going to get there on a no problem hit. A double. Whew. That was a huge one right there. Oh, that hurts. Sean Armstrong is the pitcher. Sean Armstrong was a relief pitcher for the Rangers, and he was a good asset, but the Rangers just couldn't sign him, and now he signed with Cleveland, and that's high. Deep to right. That is good. The uprising is still happening. 2-run home run. That was a good one, and now Kyle Tucker is up. Oh, they're really trying to go extreme right. And that's a bloop. Center field, another base hit. Okay. Knocking them off their game a little bit. There's Brandon Lowe. He's currently energized right now, but he is one of the Threads series, and that is popped up. I swung at a pitch. I was out of the zone. But a huge inning for us in a way. 4 runs on 5 hits. So that's a good start. Let's try to keep on. No, we got to be careful. That's Jim freaking Thome. One of the most powerful hitting first basemen and designated hitters in baseball history. He also has over 600 career home runs to make up for it. And whoa, he is just working those guys. Gotta be careful throwing outside. He might hit me at the plate. And he swings and a miss. 4 strikeout. And our pitchers getting tired. I am aware. We're gonna be extra cautious. And there's a grounder. Bobby Witt is very fast. And my guy! Oh my word. That is horrible. That was not what I wanted right there. And with Bobby Witt Jr. on base, we have got to be careful about him being on base. They had their Brian Buxton too, though, but he's off base, so we won't need him. 5 strikeouts. That I keep myself going. And throw and safe. I mean, what can I expect? It's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the fastest guys in baseball. Let's try this again. The pitch. Grounded to the first base side. Palmeiro makes the out, and we will go to the bottom in a second. I am not going to keep Springer Suarez in. He's going to be out of the game after 2 innings. The way that mini seasons work, pitchers do have limited stamina, and I can't use him next game, so I got to really watch out. That's a high pop-up. Left field, and that is an out. Easy peasy out. Kyle Schwarber hit a home run last time up, and he's got all that pop ready, and they are also waiting for him. Let's wait for this pitch coming our way. Oh my goodness, that was not waiting. That was mistiming. And the music in the background. Da, 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 da. That is grounded, but it was out of the zone. Easy out. Well, that was a hard one. Brian Buxton hit a single last time up. But he's got that power ready. He's going to be wanting that power. There's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, goodness. He is trying so hard to get a big hit here. Let's try that again. Fouled off. Whoa! I was out of the zone, too. And I've not swung and a miss yet, but that could change. I've done that quite a few times myself. The pitch. Grounded, that's in the left side. It's going to be a close one. And he makes a good quick throw. Out. All right. It is time for me to get a different pitcher. Different pitcher. And they already recommend Adam Ottavio to do the business. So let's do him as terms of Ottavio. I don't know why I said that last name the way I did. I'm so sorry. And that pitch is a ball. And, oh, 3 straight sinkers. Are you kidding me, dude? 3-0. Goodness. Okay. That is just that good start. And there we go. Now we're at a full count. And swing and a miss. Wow. 3-0 to 3 straight strikes. That's a strikeout. Okay. And now let's get Gleyber Torres out with this. If he spun the bat. So, we got on one of him. Whoa! That was right where he did not expect it. And he just goes down swinging. Harold Baines. He could figure us out really quick. He is that good of a hitter. Hall of Famer. Grounded. Second baseman. You have got to be kidding me. I should have died with him. Come on, man. That is terrible. I said he would figure it out. What can I say? And fouled off. They're not going to make a rally out of this, are we? That's fouled off. Let's see. They want me to use the sweeper. Okay. And we win! We win game 1. Now, because I said earlier, if the level is 1, like a rookie, I have to go to the next level. I'm going to use veteran next level, but that was a game. That was a big one right there. And thanks to Schwarber leading off the inning, we got ourselves a win, but Ranger Suarez gets us the win. He is the player of the game. 2 innings, because it's a 3-inning game. 5 strikeouts. Not too bad. And Palmeiro gets some good upgrade. Okay, first name path. Oh, we got some uniforms. We got locked on sudden and 20 stolen bases. Now, the Lemurs are the team. It's going to be a tough one. Alright, that was weird. Is that supposed to write? Okay, maybe there's a glitch. Yeah. We're going to play a game, veteran mode. That's a promise I gave. We're just going to keep building up. And we're going to go to March because for some reason March is good. And, yep, that's why we didn't use Suarez. He's out of energy. So we're going to use Seth Hernandez. And Hafner was not in the game last time. I put in Kyle Tucker. So Hafner will stay this time. But if he doesn't do much good, I have to put Kyle Tucker in. He's probably going to get benched for the rest of the season. Unless he needs to be used as a PH, pinch hitter. They got Corey Seager and they got Brandon Nimmo. Okay, this could be a very painful one. They have an AL West squad. As that intro and everything. And it's going to be a good one. Seth Hernandez is chill right now. There's Jeff McNeil, the new second baseman for the Athletics. He was once part of the Mets organization, then he went to the Athletics. Whoa, that was a good pitch, but it was low. That's a strike, 0-1. Let's try this again. You got 1 strike, 1 ball. Strike 2, 0-2. That was pretty good on the pitches there. Oh, come on. He is not swinging at those pitches. He is making this hard. Fouled off. They want me to use the fastball. No, I'm using a 12-6 curve. Swing at this, buddy. All right. He could swing at that. He is definitely making this hard. Oh, my goodness. This guy is working me. Here comes the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. We got him. So we struck him out there. Mike Cameron's up. He's got pop and some speed, so I got to watch out with him. So he was a big part of the Mariners for a while, and he one time hit 4 home runs in a single game. So he actually has some interesting pop. Popped it up, and that is going to be playable, and caught. Easy out. Brandon Nimmo, the Rangers new Threads card, which is what I'm hoping to get. But unfortunately, it might be a little bit. That's strike 2. We got 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big strikeout right there. Jared freaking Weaver. Not a fast pitcher by any means, so I gotta really time my swings. Let's watch and listen. Okay. Definitely need to work on my timing. 0-1. Let's do this again. Whoa! Way too early. Got 2 strikes. Need to calm down. That was a good way to watch. Gotta keep my back. Next one. And I swung and a miss. I was hoping to foul it off and I missed. Just need to time it. The pitch. Whoa. Jared Weaver's definitely making it hard for me. And then again, putting it on veteran mode was definitely hard. And the pitch. Popped it to the right. Come on. Nope, it's going to be caught. 2 outs already. This is definitely different tremendously from the rookie level. I mean, I know you're like, oh, you got to step it up. I am. Whoa. Whew. That is a good swing, but a big miss. That's a good pop to left. That was too early. 3 up, 3 down for them. Okay, really need to keep fighting. They got Palmeiro like we do, so we need to step it up. Strike 1. And they are really making this a nightmare. Fouled away. Uh-oh, what the? Oh, that's not good, but we got something we can catch. And caught. Made the catch. Jeff freaking Bagwell. That stance may not be orthodox, but in terms of like normal, but he has used that stance and he's in the Hall of Fame. Okay, got a good strike, and we got the slider, and he grounds it. We have to dive, and we miss it. Just out of our reach. So he gets himself a single, and they just got that pinch runner. And well, we're keeping an eye on Rodriguez. So Cal Riley is the batter, and he swung and a miss. He was trying to crush it. And throw, dude, no. Just watch it. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes. He swings and a miss. We are holding the 4th down, and Corey Seager is the batter. And oh, that is a little bit outside. Barely. Grounded up the middle. No! Oh no. He's gonna score. And it is now a 1-0 lead. Alright, time to get someone else. Time to get somebody else. That was not what I wanted right there. We're gonna put Uribe in. And Uribe is gonna be in the game. And that's fouled off. And there's a second strike. Let's get aggressive right here. Okay, 100 miles an hour, and he somehow knew. Fouled off. Let me jam. I got jam inside. There we go. That's why they got it. But they got 1-0 lead, so I guess take care of. And that's Jason Giambi at first base. All right. Now Rafael Palmeiro, step it up. Let's do this. Fouled off. Let's try this again. Gotta watch it here. 0-1. Inside. High and inside. They are really making this hard, but I could make a comeback right here. Grounded. Oh, no. Throw. Seager got him by a step. And now Manny Machado is up. He needs a miracle. We need a miracle. Come on. That was a good swing, but a nasty cut. And a pitch was out of the zone, so that was not what we needed to do. Fouled off. So, he's throwing low with Machado. If he throws high, better be ready. That was a good cut, but it was just a little bit early. That was just a little early. Jesus Meade, he has got some pop, but some speed too. Hopefully we can get on base here. Whoa! That was my pitch. If I had gotten a piece of that, that probably would have gotten us a run. Next one. Nope. Did not try, buddy. His energy is dropping, but we gotta really watch where he's gonna throw now. That was a good swing, but I got on top of it and out. That was not good. We're getting no hit right now. There's the pitch. He swung early on that. Strike 2. And I'm going to throw some gas inside. And he went around. Just went around there and just jamming this guy. Fouled off. That was 101 we just threw there. Okay. Jam him inside. No problem. Grounded. Oh no. Come on. We got. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Got him. Whew. We got a good first 2 outs, but we have not gotten a hit yet. Okay. Pop to the right. And that is an out. Easy out, but this is our last chance. It's the 3rd inning now. This is the chance we need. Oh, no. It's Billy Wagner. Nope, nope. I am sorry. Hafner, forget it, dude. I went too both. You're done. We need to get a righty in there right now. Let's grab it, Torres. I'm sorry. You're the only righty we got. Okay, here we go. This is the moment we need. We got to get some action here. That was 99, and we swung right where we wanted. Lefty match, left-handed versus righty. Let's do this. Let's rally. Let's rally the team on. And that is inside and nasty. Got a 1-ball, 1-strike count. And just waiting for a good pitch. He has tried to take advantage of his swing. Ever since he swung early on that inside pitch right there, he has made it very, very challenging. Why did I do that? I thought it was a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now he's going to get me with some off speed, I think. Nope, he's throwing gas. It's a full count. Full count. And it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. And whoa, walked him. And no, we're not subbing. There's no one else that I want right now. And it's a DH, I know, but we could use someone on base, but let's see. Why did I do that? Okay, I just realized they already used this pitcher, so I might have to wait a little bit. And he's running out of gas already, so this is an advantage. A little advantage for us. If he's throwing wild, that was a little bit under. Go back. That was 1 out. Let's hope we don't get into a double play. Okay, Contreras, this is your chance to be a hero. Let's watch where he's going to throw. That was a good cut. Okay. Let's start dancing a little bit with him. We got 0-1. Why did I not swing at that? This is 1 out, but the good news is there's 2 outs. I can't do a double play. The bad news is there's more pressure. Whoa! Watch out. He is losing all that stamina. His endurance is running low. 2 straight balls. That is not good for them, but good for us. Whew. Foul off. That wasn't going to strike out, and he's out of energy. He's officially out of energy. I just looked at it. He's out of energy, so how long are they going to keep him in? Oh! Oh! Oh, that was a good pitch. We're down to our last out. Kyle Schwarber, who made me look silly, unfortunately. Why did I do that? Oof, that was a whiff. Let's try that again. Try to get a good piece. Inside. This is a battle. The battle is on. The battle is on against them. That's foul. Oh no. Be out of play. Be out of play. Thank you. Whew. Come on. Dance with him. Don't swing at a bad pitch. Whew. That is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, boy. Come on. That is high, but that's the third out. We lost. Yep, I think I'm just going to stick with rookie mode for the rest of the series. That was terrible. Awful. That was not what I wanted to do. That was a lot harder of a game than I wanted. So Corey Seager won the game for them. Actually, I want that Corey Seager card, but I'm not going to pay in-app purchases for the studs. So that was not a good game for us. So now we are in 3rd place. We're going to go... Yeah, there's a little glitch where they're messing up with the overall rating. So that's not what I wanted. So let's put in Ryan Sloan. He's going to be pitching for us. And we're going to keep the line as it is. And we can't win every single game, but that'll be cool. They got Brandon Lowe. That's probably the only difference. And, oh no, Pete Armstrong and De La Cruz. The reason there are problems is because they are 2 of the fastest players in baseball today. So if I hit one to center, it might get caught by Armstrong. All right, starting off with Brandon Lowe on, and that's a strike. Let's keep grinding. Strike 2. Gone 0-2. And that's a low, that's inside. Low chance of getting a hit there. Oh! That's in the left field. Playable, and that's a catch. Easy catch. Good catch right there. Ryan Sandberg, former Philly, then Cub. One of the best Cubs hitters of all time. That's a strike 2. Let's do the sweeper. We're going to throw him off with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. He's done. Ted Simmons is up. Strike. He's got that long hair and the left-handed bat. Thinking he can get me? No, he cannot. I will make him pay. That is going to be a tough matchup for him now. Swing and a miss. He done. We got him. So, let's see. They got CC Sabathia, one of the best pitchers when he was pitching for the Brewers, and got Cy Young votes, even though he was traded mid-season. That was outside, but he still got a piece of it. And out. Out at first. Okay, Buxton. Show that pop. Show that pop from the bat. Show the pop from the bat. The pitch. That is a good swing, but not good enough. Yikes. They're making it hard for me. Rookie or not, that is hard. So I guess the reality is it really depends on the team you're facing. It really determines how your team will end up doing. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. Very disgusting. That's a line drive. Oh my word. Good catch. Jeez. And now Roberto Clemente, legend. To number 21 might end up getting retired in the future, I think. I think they might retire his number because there's always that one day of the year where they wear 21. Maybe they might do the same with him, like they did with Jackie Robinson. Because he did do a lot of humanitarian efforts for people in the offseason. Matt Carpenter, underrated guy. Fouled off. Fouled away. Let's do the sweeper right here. Let's use that sweeper. 0-2, coming. That did not sweep over. That's not good. What? Oh, we got him anyway. And that was a quick game right there. Pete Armstrong, one of the fastest hitters in the game. I remember I watched a video where a kid asked why he did not wear 6'7", and he said, because numbers are hard to just change. You can't just change the number. It takes time to adapt to a number. That's fouled off. Time to show him the gas, the heater. And, got him. So he got a good strikeout ratio there. And Sabathia's still on the mound. He did 4 pitches and got all 3 out, so he's definitely relaxed a little bit. But not for long. Right field, base hit. Palmeiro gets a base hit. Finally, we get a hit after we got no hit in the last game, and they just immediately just ditch him. Okay. Manny Machado is up. Let's see if he can get a hit for us. That is a good swing, but that is caught. Never hit to that guy. He is fast. He'll catch those baseballs that hit to him. All right, Jesus. Let's see if you got it made. With a big old hit. A big old hit. Right now. Oh, my word. Rob Dibble is very aggressive as a pitcher. He can really make your life a living nightmare if you're not careful. Fouls the ground ball. Base hit. So he gets another hit. A hard single. And Hafner. Okay, Hafner. I'm letting you in this time. Show us what you got. A big hit would be nice. That was a strike. I should have swung at that. That was a terrible attempt to just expect the ball. But I could get a hit right where I want. Grounded. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. I am benching you, dude. That was disgustingly bad. Okay, nope. I'm going to put in my Devin Williams. New threads. He is going to be the guy we need. Ela De La Cruz got one of the best pop hits as a player, but he is also one of the fastest in the game as well. So he could literally bunt, and it'd be very challenging for us to expect what's to come. And 0-2. Screwball got him. He went down. And Christian Yelich, one of the best power hitters in the game, and even though he's not the same like he used to be due to a broken arm, he actually no, here his leg, my bad. He's still one of the best pitchers in the hitters in the game, and that's a swing and a miss. Alright, settle down. Let's deal with this guy. And we got a strike on him pretty easily. And another strike. And let's get him right here. 0-2. Got him. Sit down. And now it is up to us to win this game. He is hoping to close the door. I'm hoping to get us to win. And that will be a good way to do it. Deep to left field. That's a walk-off. Walk-off home run for Brandon Lowe. That is going to help us a lot. Brandon Lowe will get the home run. Devin Williams gets the win and will be... He holds the 4 down. Big home run right there. And they're ready to mob him. Look at him. Comment below if you like the jerseys. It minus X out the socks. I might change them. I might remove them. I don't think the socks have anything to do with what happens. It was just one swing, and that was it. It was a boom. And they are pumped. But Hafner, I think he's done. I have not been doing good with him, and he needs to know that. And they are showing off some of that. Brandon Lowe, player of the game. Devin Williams get the win. 3 straight strikeouts. Some say he could have gotten player of the game. So we get a huge win. They're showing the Baltimore Orioles logo. That's a bug in the game. Not my fault. They just updated too. Game 2. So, alright. We go up and new uniforms. Oh, we got Ethan Holiday. Spring training Ethan Holiday. That's a good one right there. That was probably what we needed. So, since we all got that, we're going to go into opening our packs now. Diamond Dynasty style. And let's look at Seattle uniforms. Oh, I love those uniforms. Steelheads? Really? Wow. Oh, wow, okay. I'm not going to lie. I love the City Connect that the Mariners have, but I like this. I like this. I like the 81. They have an 87. And, yeah, we'll just take those. We're going to take those. I'll take those uniforms. I'm not selling them. I'm going to keep them because collections are important. And we're going to get this. We're going to get, not that one. And yes, we're going to get that. And, yep. And I'm going to choose this one. I like those jerseys. That was pretty awesome. And Brewers. I noticed that was a thing. Okay, 2013 gold. Wow, there's some awesome jerseys. But nothing beats the original Seattle Pilots, 94 Brewers. And 93. And 69 Pilots. Yes. Yes, yes. Now let's open our packs. Maybe I might get a diamond. Oh, a koala icon. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Start selling the ones that we don't need. Buffalo Bisons. Oh, we got the minor league jersey. And nothing interesting. Nothing that interesting. I don't think we get a diamond. The only one of the few diamonds I got was a Brian Buxton diamond. But some of these stuff I just got from playing. So now, before we continue, let's look at the progress. Checking progress on the programs. And this is the one I just completed. Spring Breakout has officially been completed. Now, I need to finish new threads soon, but that might change really soon. And we look at collections. We're going to look at the live series. And we'll boost Scott Kingery to collected. And that's the only one that made it. Alright, Spring Breakout. We got Ethan Holiday, so we can just do that. So that completes that. And if we get all the Spring Breakout cards, we unlock Connor Griffin, one of the high pop stars. And I have noticed, if I look down a little closely, there really isn't a Rangers Spring Breakout one, which that's a little odd. I don't know why. And then there's Breakouts, speaking of which, and we're gonna get that because that's Kyle Seager. He was there. Just one more, we get the card, another card collection right there, hopefully. And that's the stuff that's completed. So we get yellow light there. That means they say you gotta collect, but we already got that. AL throwbacks, we'll just automatically collect that. And that raises our thing up. So I think it's official. We got 3,000 studs, and we got the Mid-Century Groundbreakers home jersey. So that's going to... And then we got the Brewers one. The Brewers were an American League team, but then they moved National League. And we got another card pack of 300 studs. Alternate jerseys. We'll just collect the one. So we get just another one. And minor league jerseys. We got the Bisons on the left corner. That was a good one right there. And we officially got ourselves 62 of 120 minor league jerseys. That's pretty awesome right there. The Bats one, we already finished that. So we got that done. Now, apparently, we got one more pack to open. So that hold that back. And that, and nope. We're going to sell that. Okay, we definitely did not get a lot of cards in that game. But it was pretty good. We actually, though about leaving, actually had a good time. And the squad, this is the World Baseball Classic squad. That's the one that, but the main squad is this one. But then there's also, looks like looks like the Ryan Slim one got glitched out a little bit. MLB The Show, you might want to explain that real quick. But this is my squad, so we're gonna start enhancing it. A lot of good pitchers right here. We'll get Yamamoto. Yamamoto's going to be on. And we're going to put in Rodriguez. And we're going to finally put in Dylan Cease. That's the new pitcher. And we're going to move him to the number 1. And there's still got a few golds, but that will change. Since it's my squad, we could definitely raise things up a little bit with every single one, and that should be good. We ran up to 88 overall with my squad, and yes, I have Rangers. So, in case you guys know, my favorite team is the Rangers. So, and also I'm gonna check and see if I missed any Rangers that are actually good, and of course there's probably there's Andrew McCutchen is on now. So. I mean, look, I like the guy, but his overall may not be able to fit what the team needs. So, and not a good enough starter. We got Perry. I locked him during the jolt. All right, why did I put this guy number 2? Number 5, the least. Montgomery, Evaldi, yeah. And there's... Okay, it's time to put in a different pitcher. Beeks is officially in. And Jacob Latz, he's stepped up a little bit. He actually had a good 4-inning performance last night in real life. And, yeah, we're going to put a different closer. Okay. Alright, so we got 70 overall with my team there. Anyway, let me know what you think of this so far. I mean, I've done some Diamond Dynasty May season. Went 2 wins, 1 loss. Might stick with rookie, though, because I'm terrible. But I'll see you next video. God bless you, Rock. Don't forget it.